No, that ain't who I think it is.
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First, you tell us that it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a worm, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you.
In my mind, Bueller, 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 Bueller.
He's sick.
Y'all want to see their body?
You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. We fought every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now, the war is going to be here, but we're going to be free. Now, you kill you want to, but we kill too.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Of course they want to see a dead body. Who doesn't want to see a dead body?
This revolution is filled with so many ironies.
Not really a dead body.
First, you
No, we ain't gonna
that
loop
it
it
is manly
today.
to keep your word,
We ain't gonna loop it today. What's good, y'all? I literally just came up here. Been kind of active on Facebook today. It's been kind of weird. Been just posting and thinking and writing, and the stuff I put on Facebook is stuff that, you know, it'll probably stay within community guidelines. Actually, there's probably going to be some problems on some of these posts. I'm probably going to get reported on some of the posts today, but that is what it is. You know, we got problems. We always got problems.
Oh, we got a problem here?
Yeah.
We got a problem here? We got a problem there? Oh, whatever.
So people always got problems with me. So I realize that, and you know, if we're gonna have problems, then we just gonna have problems, you know. But I really just wanted to extend a shout out to Ann Arbor Independent, the Ann Arbor Independent. It's a weekly newspaper, locally owned. The locally owned newspaper. I like that. I hated when the Ann Arbor News went away. All right, and this shit they got called M Live is not Ann Arbor News. You know, I go to my driveway every Sunday and there's Ann Arbor News at my driveway, and it's really just like some circulars and 2-3 page. I don't even know what that is. But then when you get online and you want to go to like Ann Arbor News, it's all copy and pasted, bad grammar, misspelled, jargon. So it is what it is. I get it. But if I need the truth, and I'm always needing the truth. See, that's the thing about me. I'm always looking for the truth. I'm always in search of the truth. And that's part of my problem. And I realize that's part of y'all problem. Because see, some of y'all like to be lied to. I get it. Probably not a lot of people that listen to me. They don't like to be lied to. Most people that listen to me don't like to be lied to. They like the way I deliver. So I deliver the way I deliver. I deliver the truth. Now, you may not like the way I articulate the truth. You know, you may not like the way I break it down, and I get that. That's not to be debated. I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be heard, and I'm here to speak the truth. So, you know, if I start lying to y'all and like being like everybody else, actually, my shit might go viral because y'all like to be lied to. I get it. A lot of people in my area, they like to be lied to. Y'all got people that y'all listen to and look at, and you like to be lied to. I get it. I totally get it, because that's just really the way of the world. With this whole social media sphere, people love to be lied to. And it ain't nothing wrong with that until you start believing the lies. So you got to understand where I go with mine. If you're here for the first time, I appreciate you. If you're here for the second, third, fifth, 100th time, I appreciate you. If you're going to catch this on the playback, I appreciate you. But I'm only in here for a few minutes because I got something I got to do. So I really just wanted to come in here real quickly and just speak on the Ann Arbor Independent. The Ann Arbor Independent has been kicking crazy news out for years now, for years. And really, I just became familiar with it over probably the last couple of years. Brother Tyrone, how you doing today? What's up, Free? We just have to understand who these people are that the Ann Arbor News, I'm sorry, I want it to be the Ann Arbor News, the Ann Arbor Independent speaks on. Because it's not always a negative thing, but they do disclose a lot of corruption. They disclose a lot of illegal activity. They disclose a lot of discrimination and different things like that on all platforms, on all levels. So I understand Ann Arbor Independent. I do. I understand it because the one thing that Ann Arbor Independent and I, as far as me being Shannon, me being the Villager, me being Freedman Media, one thing that we do have in common is that we like the truth. And the truth hurts. I get it. The truth does hurt. Unfortunately, truth still got to be spoken, unless you like to be lied to. Because if you like to be lied to, that's one thing. But if you start believing the lies, that's another thing. So what I don't like it is when people start believing the lies. I have no problem with people like to be lied to, because there's people just out there they love a good story. They love a good story. Whether it's truthful or not, they're going to listen to it because it's a good story, because it's entertaining, somewhat educating, but they like a good story. Then if you mess around and tell them the truth about that same story, they're not going to like it as much. It ain't going to have as much gloss on it. It ain't going to have as much shine. It ain't going to sound as spectacular, because it's the truth. Even though it's good for them at that point, even though the education is what they truly needed, they're not going to like it because it's the truth. And the truth hurts. I get the truth hurting. You know, I've had the truth spoken to me many a times. And it hurt. It totally hurt. But I was better off having the truth than I was having a lie. So I'm never going to turn down the truth. Tell me what I need to know, not what I want to know. Tell me what I need to know, not what you think I should know. Tell me what I need to know, not what you think is going to sound or look good to me. Tell me the truth. Just get it out the way. But I get it. We're in this social media area, AI area, digital era that we love hearing fantastical stories. We love when people put shine on it. But see, shine is real close to shit. And you can put some shine on it, and that shine really not be a real gloss. It could be a facade. It could be a mirror-like image, a reflection of the truth. A reflection of the truth. See, I don't like reflections of the truth. I like inflections of the truth. That's why I am who I am. And that's why these other people are who they are. I get it. But Ann Arbor Independent is bringing out some ridiculous stories. And I'm not here to pub the Ann Arbor Independent. I'm here to salute the truth. I love being able to salute the truth. And before I get too deep into it, because I want to actually go to the digital paper and just show what kind of stories are really out there about, the Ann Arbor Independent's putting out there. So, because y'all need to go subscribe. I'm not here to pub it today, but y'all need to go subscribe. But I got to do some house cleaning real quick. I got to do this because it's important to me. Because once we put that video out about the Ypsilanti choir getting their money taken and not getting their video footage delivered by that company, I did the stream on it. Well, several hours later, that video, or maybe the next morning, that video was delivered. So there was a person I put out there like this. What was his name? Clarence, I believe was his name. And I want to say that Clarence did deliver the video to the Ypsilanti choir director, the Ypsilanti High School choir director. We actually had a back and forth online. I did some back channeling with somebody else who had really put me up on the situation. And they both confirmed that the video footage was delivered. It was delivered and the video was complete and they liked it. That's all I care about. If they're satisfied, I'm satisfied. I didn't have any other skin in the game other than the fact I had to put it out there because I saw it. And I felt like, you know what? The 10, 12, 15 people that's going to watch me, if they might go say something, they may know who Clarence is. Go nudge Clarence and tell them people that they need their money back or they need their video footage. And thankfully, he gave them the video footage because the money probably wouldn't have done much for them because they need that video to apply for a grant to get more money so they can hopefully get a PA system in Ypsilanti High School. I still find that to be just detrimental for the auditorium not to have a sound system. What sound system? Who took a sound system out of Ypsilanti High School auditorium? Why doesn't Ypsilanti High School auditorium have a sound system? Who's running shit over there? I don't get it. What do they do when they get up and have assemblies and stuff? Are they just yelling? They got megaphones? What do they got going on up there? I mean, what's popping? So that video has been delivered to the Ypsilanti High School choir director. And I'm not saying that I had anything to do with it, but I will say this. They didn't get it before I put my video up. Channel 7 had put a video up 2 days before, and they didn't make no moves. People that put Facebook posts out, they didn't make no moves. I put my video out. The video gets delivered. Call it a coincidence if you want to. I'm not saying I'm doing nothing out here. I'm just a villager. Jay Bird, what's good with you? How you doing today? So my situation is cut and dry. I'm going to be here for the village. I'm always going to be here for the village. And I will give him the respect right now to say, thank you, Clarence, for delivering that video to the Ypsilanti choir director so they can move on with their mission. And now you can move on with yours. And I'm not going to say another negative thing about I define progress because I don't have a reason to. He's good in my book. He done delivered. He was a little late. He was a little tardy, but that's okay. He did what he needed to do, and we good with it. Okay? So let's move forward amicably, shall we? I'd like to, I know I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. I'd like to welcome Ypsilanti's new police chief, Brother Kirk Moore. I'm going to call him a brother because he's a brother. The brother's name is Kirk Moore. I know he's a brother. I'm looking at him. He's a brother. From Henderson, Nevada. Henderson is a great place to stay. I know y'all be going to Vegas and y'all like to stay on the strip. Y'all like to stay right in the middle of all the muck. I like to stay in Henderson. Henderson is a great place to stay. You know, it's out of the way. You know, it's a real city, but it's right there. It's right on top of Vegas. You can hit a baseball to Vegas. Henderson, you know, is the place to stay. If you're going to go Vegas, go party in Vegas, but go stay in Henderson. And that's where he's from. And I look forward to hopefully being able to meet the brother and bring him onto the platform and find out his ideologies and what some of his plans are. I don't need to hear any of his deep down strategies because I'll see what he gonna do. I don't need a whole lot of promises, a whole lot of planning. I just need to know what kind of man he is. But his name is Kirk Moore. He got a real strong name, so he sounds like a strong brother. So congratulations to Kirk Moore on getting the new Ypsilanti police chief job. And he's already in the paint. This is what I really liked about him right here. I don't know nothing else about him. I like this. He jumped right in the paint, and the retiring detective who was going out, he right there. He's not leaving that up to somebody else who knew her for the last 20-something years to take her out. He's right there in the paint. He could have sat back and said, well, you know, I don't really know her. Let's let somebody else who knows. He jumped right in. That's what a leader does. That's what a leader does. And as I see leaders lead, I'll follow. If you not leading, I'm not following. I know so many people out here think they lead, and they're not really leading. They're not really leading. That's why I can't follow them. I have no problem with listening. I can listen to what you say, but I can't follow what you say because you're not a leader. You're not leading. Now, they're grifting, but they're not leading. And we don't follow grifters. We've been there. We've done that. We can't do that no more. Okay. But shout out to brother Kirk Moore and welcome his family to the city of Ypsilanti. I presume he's got a wife and kids, you know, or he could be a single brother. I don't know. I don't know exactly what he is, but if hopefully he's got a wife and kids and his family can get settled here in the Ypsilanti area, let's welcome him in to the county, welcome him into the city of Ypsilanti, you know, and make sure that we take care of our brethren. Make sure we take care of our brethren. So that's a good thing right there. You ain't gonna hear me say Y1. You ain't gonna hear me say Y1. I'm always gonna say ace deuce. I'm A square all the way. But in this case, we supporting Brother Moore. So Y1 for Brother Moore. But that's it. That's the last Y1 that you'll get off the set. Let's go back to A2. Speaking of A2, let's go back to A2 INDY. So A2 INDY been doing what they've been doing out here, right? And I know a lot of people don't really like it. I get it. They don't like it. They don't like it because they expose a lot of things that maybe some people feel like they shouldn't have been exposed. I get what you understand. That's what it is, Free. That's all it is. It's always going to be A squared. It's always going to be ace deuce. Okay. A2 is number one in folks' hearts. I ain't worried about that. When people think of the county, they don't think of Y1 first. They think of A2 first. A2 first, Y1 second, and then everybody else comes in third, fourth, fifth. Y'all can take that bronze medal. We going to know the deuce is always going to be first. Okay, even though they done a whole lot of craziness in the deuce over the last several years, it's still home. I can't flip-flop like some of you niggas out here. Y'all flip-flop, y'all saying Y1 nowadays. I can't flip-flop like y'all. You know, y'all do what y'all do. I get it. I totally get it. But I expect Y1s to be Y1s, and I expect A deuces to be ace deuce. And if you can't be an ace deuce after you've been an ace deuce all these years, stop talking, stop working, stop taken from the deuce. Just go on over to Ipsy and do your business. Stay in Ipsy. If you Y1, if you ace deuce, but all you can rep is Y1, stay over in Ipsy and get your magic done over there. Go on and grift over there. Don't come back to ace deuce for nothing. Stay out of the deuce. It is what it is. It is what it is. We do not tolerate grifting. Not at all. I don't like grifters. Period. But yeah, man, let me get this screen share ready because like I said, we ain't going to be in here but a quick minuet. A quick minuet. Screen share. What we got going on here? Here we go. So don't know what that was. Okay. Let me get this up here. So the A2 Independent, okay, is a locally owned weekly newspaper. There's nothing more valuable than knowledge. Nothing more valuable than knowledge. Well, I'm going to take it a step further because I'm already in my vein. I'm already in my vein, and I'm going to stay in my vein. I'm going to stay in my vein because I'm going to stay in my lane. There's nothing more valuable than knowledge. I like to think that there's nothing more valuable than the truth, because sometimes some of the knowledge that you gain is a lie, and we're going to go between lies and truths. I get it. That's the way we have to live. We got to either live with the lie, we got to live with the truth. And where the A2 Independent comes in hand is they tell the truth. Here's the thing. If A2 Independent told lies, they wouldn't be no A2 Independent. Some of the things that they divulge about individuals, about companies, about corporations, about whatever, they have to be actual, factual. If not, there would be situations. There would be repercussions and consequences. And really, there would be no more A2 Independent. There would be no A2 Independent. If A2 Independent is just what they did, just told lies, okay, I get it. You ain't gonna be around long. And before long, somebody gonna sue you. And if it was a lie, they're gonna shut you down. Because what they're gonna do is do a cease and desist. They're gonna do a cease and desist. But have you had anybody successfully try to put a cease and desist on A2 Indy? If you have, bring it to me. Because that means A2 Indy might have been falsely read on something and they didn't correct it. They stood by it. And the one thing that I know is they don't stand by the lie. They stand on the truth. And a lot of people don't like that. I get it. I totally get it. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Pat Lesko, what's going on? And here's the thing, because I know there's going to be some. Is that coming through like really shallow on y'all's screen? That looks like that's really shallow. I don't know why that's not coming through more thorough on y'all's screen. My fault. It's kind of back. It's kind of, I'm taking it right off the site. And it doesn't look like. She done put something in the chat, y'all. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but she done put something in the chat. But yeah, all of these things, I'm going to scroll through this because I was thinking that I was going to be able to get a good read on some of these articles. But I don't believe, for some reason, it's coming through really shallow. And it might just be the type of web, our local road. Okay. Yeah, just put all your information in the chat. But, and I can go back to this because the big thing for me is that people understand where the truth comes from a lot of times. And I'm not going to speak on specifics on things right now, but there are some things that I'm going to be speaking on in my upcoming streams about some of the stories that have been on A2 Independent recently. And some of the things that we're starting to find out about some of these elected officials, some of these appointed officials, some of these hired officials, some of these candidates for positions that they're vying for. We've got to disclose information because it's all about bringing people the truth. I know they're cloaked in with certain organizations like the Washtenaw County Democratic Party. I don't care. The white women voters of Washtenaw, whatever their name is, I don't care. Vote blues, no matter whose, I don't care. If nobody is telling the truth, it don't matter to me. If they all willing to lie, then I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that because I'm just going to tell the truth. And whoever's going to look, listen, learn, and understand, that's what they're going to do. Some people just going to live with the lie. Some people like being lied to. And when you like being lied to, there's only one thing that can happen.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Because that's what we going to do. But I'm not going to be pushed into a corner to tell a lie for somebody based on pigmentation, based on affiliation, based on the fact that they just think I shouldn't speak on it just because I'm not directly connected to it. As a content creator, as a villager, as someone who's been doing things like this for years, but just really didn't upload it every single time, I'm going to tell the truth. That's what people know me as. If you know me as a lie in the street, tell me what the lie I told so we can talk about it. You know, so we get these trolls in my spaces sometimes, and then they say things, and when I say something back, then they just go away. They gone. Because I start speaking their truth. They start kicking lies on my page, and I start kicking the truth back, and then they go away. Don't come trying to infect my page, because we've got verbal raid for all y'all, all of you, and then it'll be.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
So this here is going to be just a little bit more appropriate for what we got going right now. Telling the truth, it's a lost art. I get it. Sensationalizing, stretching it out a little bit, making it sound a little bit juicier. I get it. That's all a lie, y'all. That's all a lie. And there's nothing wrong with listening to a lie, as long as you know the truth. It's when y'all start to believe the lie. And the editor and publisher, Patricia Lesko, is actually in the chat. Had no idea I was going to do this. She had no idea I was going to do this. It was an impromptu thing. It was a spontaneous thing. She had no idea. So, like I said, I wasn't here pubbing her, but I'm here speaking on. I mean, y'all seen some of my content probably on A2 Independent. She requests to use some of the content. If it's within something that she's trying to do, I'm absolutely going to do it. I will release that content. So my thing is, let's stand on the truth and not live by a lie. Let's stand on the truth. Some people are willing to live on that lie because they don't think they'll ever be caught. Never be caught. And I get it, because some people never will. But the people who can directly affect your life on a daily basis, they must be caught. They must be foiled. And that's what we speak on. People wonder why, you know, I'm just not all up on all these supreme felon stories, because I don't care. I've said what I said about the supreme felons just a couple streams ago. I told you where I stood with that. I told you what I thought. And you know what? Later in the next stream I'll bring that back so people that didn't hear it, they can hear it. I know where the credibility lies with the supreme felons, but now we've got other situations that happen with supreme felons, but it ain't with the supreme felons. It's with the person that's vying to be the sheriff of this county. So do I want to stay at supreme felons helmet? No, I want to talk to the county. What's the county got to do with this? What's the county got to do with this? So when people are thinking I should be talking about one thing, I'm totally focused on another. Once you tell me who you are, then I just got to take you at face value. If you tell me you're a supreme felon, then I'm like, okay. But if you tell me you're a county official and I should be able to uphold everything that you say to be in the truth, to be an advocate for the community, then I should be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to go behind closed doors and do treacherous things and get away with it. What you say there? Some of the elected officials believe that a lie repeated becomes the truth. Absolutely. Some people feel like you can tell a lie so many times it will become a truth. I'm gonna keep clicking my heels until I get the truth out of this. No, you're gonna have some sore ass heels. That's all you're gonna have is sore heels. Sometimes the truth just ain't truthin'. We talking about all these lies and truths on Sunday. See how appropriate this is? See how this just turned into a Sunday service. Hey, Free. See how many people use the term Sunday service now? I saw 3 Sunday services on YouTube. We're going to talk about how Freedom Media has been compromised. We're going to talk about that on the next stream as well. I don't have enough time to get into it, but the channel's been compromised, and we got to do some different things to make some different moves. I had to get it all documented by people that were way smarter than me. I wasn't smart enough to figure this out. So I had to get it figured out by people that were way smarter than me. So now that we know what we know, we know what we know. And we'll have to move differently. We'll move different. We'll move way more efficiently. I get it. So, but this is what I came up for. This is what I came up to just speak on folks telling the truth. You can lie all you want. It don't make no difference. Because if you're really not on my radar, I don't care how many lies you tell. I'm going to go to the root of that lie. And now we done got to the root of some lies. And now we're seeing people's names like Derek Jackson involved in it, Jerry Clayton, Marvin Gundy. I mean, come on, these are people that work for the county. These are people that work for the county. Well, if you work for the county, you got to be accountable. I got to be able to hold the county accountable, right? How can you work for the county and not be accountable? We counting on you. I already told y'all.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
So it is what it is. And we got problems up in here.
Oh, we got a problem here?
Yeah.
We got a problem here? We got a problem there? What else?
Appreciate everybody that jumped in here just for this real quick. And we're going to keep this about 35 minutes. I got a couple more minutes I guess I can put in there. Just want to come up real quick. Good Sunday to everybody. Y'all got to understand there's reasons for everything that I do. I can't speak on nobody else. There's reasons for doing the things that I do. And I have too long of a history in this county to not do the right things. I've got way too many roots in this county to cut them off now. And some of the things that are happening out here, I get it. But what's right is right. And if you ain't gonna be right out here, you definitely ain't gonna be wrong in public. Go be wrong in private. You can't be wrong in public. And we got a lot of them out here. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And the G Money got his head blown off after that. So what y'all doing out here? What y'all doing out here? You supposed to be your brother's keeper. Faking and fronting. When's that next rap album coming out? Y'all eat and make rap albums. What else? What else? How come my brother's keeper didn't create a home building program with all the so-called skilled trades people that are affiliated with my brother's keeper in the county? How come they didn't create a home building program and create tiny houses for underserved families in the city and in the township? How come my brother's keeper didn't do that during Jerry's 16 years? If y'all wanted to stop the violence, how come you didn't create programs to do so? I'm not talking about the shit you started and stopped simultaneously. I'm talking about sustainable programs. Ain't that what y'all supposed to do? Y'all supposed to be sustaining things. Don't y'all got somebody affiliated with y'all that says he's the sustainability commissioner? What's he sustaining? The lie. That's what he's sustaining. That's what he's sustaining.
Niggas straight kill me, knowing that they pranksters. This is going out into your studio gangsters.
And that is a problem. That is a problem. So I'm gonna get out of here. Got something to do. Appreciate everybody that checked out the live. Appreciate Yad, Uncensored, Discernment, all the Ypsilanti pages. Appreciate all the trolls. You know, I ain't never gonna turn down the trolls. Y'all like to come at me, but y'all learning quickly. Y'all not like them old school trolls that I used to have when I used to be driving around all the time doing my videos. Y'all kind of weak. Y'all kind of weak. Y'all tender dicking out here. Don't come in on my place of business. Don't come in my place of business with your games, with your foolery. Tim Grandin, Tarad, whatever your name is, don't come in here fooling around. Because I've been on the mic longer than some of y'all been on this planet. Not Tim Grandin. He an old motherfucker. He just trying to act like he young. He trying to act like he black. He white. Trying to act like he black and he straight and he white and he gay. What's wrong with Tim Grandin? What's going on? I ain't got nothing against gay dudes. You already know. But he a DL gay dude. And I don't like a DL gay dude. You ain't gonna be a DL white supremacist gay dude on my page. No, get up out of here. That's not what we're gonna see. All we're gonna see is
Y'all want to see a dead body?
yeah. So I'm gonna go on and get up out of here, man. And bent that. Man, look what I got in the mail yesterday. I got a mailer from a dispo. Dispo's doing mailers now, dog. Dispo, they mainstream now. It is appropriate to send marijuana propaganda by mail now. It's appropriate. All this is going to end up being is something that I can roll on, though. I won't be purchasing anything. If I knew Steve was going to be up at his shop, I might go up there and check him out. I actually spoke on his behalf at one of the planning commission meetings, you know, just saying he was a good dude to own a spot. But that was when I was in a whole different space with the cannabis business. So that's a long story that we can't get into right now. But he said he now they call plug. You see what they're doing? The dispo, your new local plug. Damn. They done took all y'all sayings and everything. I'm the plug out here. Boy, I tell you.
Oh, we got a problem here?
Yeah.
We got a problem here? We got a problem there?
So I'm going to get on up out of here. And y'all be good. We'll talk soon. We go and find this jump out. And we gone.
You know, this revolution is filled with so many ironies.
One love.
First, you know that it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you